conference will now be recorded.
So, in today's session, let me just recap whatever we have covered so far. So, I'm sharing my screen. See, this is very important topic. This concept of notification is given at many places in SAP, which is helping to manage your static process. Many times business is asking to just cover their static information. Static information means where you don't have much financial data, or which where you don't want to do any actual financial entry. Okay, just you want to capture your business process steps. So in that case, plant maintenance notification is helping us. Apart from that plant maintenance notification, that other type of notification like claim notification in PS, general notification, or quality notification, CS, customer services, it is helping to manage this kind of process. Okay, so here just I'm going to explain that concept of a notification respective to maintenance. Okay, but like when you are comparing with other type of notification, it is similar, like somehow just few things are different, but somehow that conceptually it is similar. Okay, so here that maintenance notification, what exactly it is. Okay, so in plant maintenance, that we are creating any notification to record your issues, or to process the request, or for any activity documentation. So what it means when we are talking about issue recording, here whenever any issue is occurring in my any machine, or let's say if it is in, you are on that production floor, or if you find any issues, okay, in that case you can report by creating maintenance notification. Okay, so here this notification, if you see, the formally documents malfunctions, problems, or observation that required attention. So for that you will create a notification. Okay, and then similar to that, that request processing, when you are serving as a structure report for requesting a specific maintenance task, in that case you will create a notification. So here you are going to differentiate based on the notification type, whether it is an issue or it is be decided based on the maintenance notification type. So similar to that, that activity documentation, it is helping us to record activities performed on assets such as equipment or function location. So if whenever you are maintaining, whenever you are doing any maintenance, to record the activities, you need to create a notification. So here when we are summarizing to just find out the definition of notification, so here a maintenance notification in SAP plant maintenance is the to request or observation related to technical object within a plant. So for example, when you are in the plant, so when you find any issues at any places, okay, in that case you need to create a notification. So for that you will have a different notification type similar to that for process and activities also. So here notification serves as a foundation of maintenance work order and historical data analysis. So let's say whenever you find any issue and you reported it, and then maintenance team is coming to just rectify this issue, and when they are rectifying it, and then if you don't want to capture any financial data, so in that case the maintenance notification itself is having all the features, all the functionality to capture the details of maintenance which is carried out to rectify that issue. Okay, you can just capture all the activities, or you can capture whatever the parts you have replaced. Okay, and then other related things. And then if you are not planning to post any financial data, in that case the notification is sufficient document to capture all this information. So next is SAP PM notification provide several key business benefits that contribute to efficient plant maintenance operation. So here why we should use the PM notification. Okay, question comes. So as I told that to record an issue or like activities, or when you are going to capture the is helping us to just maintain the formal documentation. Okay, so each issue supposed to be report in the system. So it is providing standardized way to record all detected problems, observations, and requests, creating an official record of event. So whenever any issue is occurring and you are maintaining in the system, so tomorrow if you are analyzing that efficiency of that equipment, or if you are analyzing historical data of equipment or function location, all the details of my maintenance history. Similar to that, it is helping us to prioritize the task. So whenever any maintenance is carrying out, so in that case, how we are going to prioritize, okay, so for that maintenance notification is helping us. Similarly, for the historical analysis, so it is serving as rich source of historical data for identifying recurring issues, failure pattern, and performance metrics like MTTR and notification for that particular equipment. Okay, whatever the maintenance has happened. Okay, so we will come to know that better we should we should keep that equipment further for my process, or if it is asking for more and more maintenance, so that we can replace it. Okay, then it is helping us to plan the resources. So based on the notification, you can plan the resources, and then in many cases it is a regulatory compliances also. So whatever, so generally just I'm taking that example. Okay, similar to that, like in EHSM also we are having concept of issue reporting. Okay, similar to that, if you are not using EHSM and directly maintaining all this details through plant maintenance notification, so it is helping us to maintain it for regulatory compliances also. So here I have given the key advantage. Notification serves as a foundation for effective maintenance management, and it is optimal asset performance. So by looking into the history of maintenance in the form of notification of that particular equipment, we are coming to know that like what is the exactly health of equipment which we can take it to the next. Next, SAP PM offers three primary notification types. So in a standard system, we are having three standard notification type given the standard, and if you need further notification type, you can create as per your business process. So the steps already I've explained in my previous session how to create a notification type, but we will go in more deep to understand the concept of catalog, the concept of status profile, and all. According to that, how to manage our notification process. Okay, so here the M1, M2, and M3, these are the three notification type given by SAP. Function report, and M3 is for activity report. So here M1 maintenance request, it is going to be used for reporting a malfunction or problem that has occurred on a technical object. So you can compare with the issue. So when you find any issue, that immediately you can report by creating a maintenance notification, that is a maintenance request notification type M1. It is initiated with when an issue is identified that requires maintenance attention also. Okay, or it is for it can lead to creation of maintenance work order. So further, if you feel that we need to post some actual cost for that, in that case you can create a maintenance order with reference to this notification in next stage. Next is a malfunction report. So it is employed when there is a request for a specific task to be performed. It is a more detailed request than a general maintenance request. It specifies the nature of, so planned maintenance where you are having already planned to do the maintenance of your equipment or function location. Okay, so generally whenever we are going for any overhaul project or shutdown project, in that case we are creating malfunction reports. Generally whenever we are carrying out the maintenance for entire plant. In that case, we used to have all kind of maintenance notification include whatever coming in that period, or generally maintenance plans. Okay, so which is malfunction reports. And further is the activity report, that is M3, utilized for documenting activities that have already been performed. So here in this case, essential for record completed maintenance work, used for inspection, repair, and other actions. It helps to build historical data for analysis. So many times what happen in any organization for any equipment whenever we need for any inspection. Okay. So in that case, we can create activities which have been carried out for that particular inspection. The maintenance workflow in SAP PM begins with notification and progress through several stages to ensure efficient resolution of issues. Okay, so these are the stages. So here it is segregated based on the user status. So whenever we are creating a notification, in that time the notification system status is the initial status, that is the first stage when we are creating notification. Once we identified an issue, we are creating a notification, and then notification, and many times it is getting created automatically based on the maintenance plan or some other provision. Okay, so here the initial status will be the OSNO. Then second is when you are submitting it for the processing. So here we are calling it as a notification processing. Status will be NOPR. So here maintenance planner perform this maintenance, and then plan necessary action, task and activities can be defined. So here the planner himself will define whatever the task. Further, order creation. So in that case, order will be created with reference to the notification. So if intervention is required involving material, labor, or external services, so in that case, when you are to perform this services, external services, or if you need any material to consume, so in that case, you need to create a order. For example, let's say in at your home itself, your AC is getting some issue, and you have informed. Let's say you have created one notification and to inform to the maintenance team, and then maintenance team is visiting, and maybe some cable is loose or some other things which is not required any external labor or any in within the notification itself, but let's say some few things which he need to be replaced. In that case, he need to create an order, so that that cost can be captured. So here these three things has been taken with respect to that. The next is the task execution and confirmation. So here maintenance technician execute the task upon completion. They confirm the work performed, including labor hours and material use. So once these things has been maintained, then your status will be ATCO. Okay, and then further the work is completed, all data of maintenance notification is maintained, then this notification will be set to the complete. So after all tasks are completed and confirmed and the work order is closed, then the notification is formally completed. So here there is a flag, black flag, and just when we are pressing it, then my notification will be closed. So here the status of notification will be NOC, or notification completed. Here the notification lifecycle can be tracked through various system status which provide transparency and control over the process. Apart from that, apart from system status, you can use the user status also to make it more elaborative or more relevant to your process. Okay, it is completely depend on your process steps. So here user status, basically it is helping us to control the business transactions, and it is providing the business process step in my business transactions. Okay, what will be performed when. Okay, so if you want to make it more elaborative. The next is notification. What are the different type of statuses available in maintenance notification. So as I've explained just now, so OSNO, this is the notification status when you are creating the notification. Okay, that is the OSNO, outstanding notification. Then when we are putting it for process, it will be NOPR. And then when order is generated, then it will be order created, ORAS. Once all the task is completed, it will that your notification status will be completed. So here all the details is given. OSNO stands for outstanding notification. Here once notification created, the initial status when a notification is first created. Okay, then NOPR, that is a notification is in process, indicates that the notification is being actively processed and tasks are being planned or executed. Similarly, for ORS, ATCO, NOCO, and DLFL. DLFL means deletion flag indicator. So many times you may not require your notification further. In that case, you can set a deletion flag for your notification. So that is a DLFL status. So these all are the system status only. Many times it comes in your process where you need to explain to your business also what are the relevancy of these all system status in system, right? So whenever we are collecting the requirement from the business, standard functionality of notification based on the status is given so that they can understand the mapping of steps or business process transactions according to their organization need. So next is here I have included some standard transaction. Okay, that IW21. This transaction we are using to create a notification. IW22 it is being used to change the notification, and IW23 is for any notification. IW24 you can use. Okay, and if you want to see an edit list of all the notification, the transaction IW28 we are using, so where you can get the full list of your notification based on some input parameters, and then you can use the same list to modify the individual notification. Here configuration required for notification, that is the essential backend configuration settings in SAP IMG for proper notification functionality. So first of all, we need to define the notification type. So if it is already there, then fine. But if you are creating your own notification type, in that case, first of all, you need to define. Once you have defined, then you need to define the number range. And then further, you need to define your screens. Okay. So screens means the tabs. Okay. So how many tabs are there? So just you need to first include the standard tabs, okay, which is mandatory, and then you need to include the, okay, if you are using user status, in that case you need to create a user status profile and need to assign to the notification. Screen template, you can customize the layout, control field visibility, where exactly you want to keep the fields, streamline data entry, and then further is status profile. Okay, then number range you need to define, where you need to assign your notification type to your number range, and then according to system will consider to create notification. Then pattern determination, if you, and here it is a IMG path through which you can do the configuration. Okay, so here basically it is I have included from production, but directly from IMG to plant maintenance and notification you can proceed. What are the catalog profile? Okay, so when we are defining the notification, when we are doing the configuration, that time we need to define the catalog. Okay, so different type of codes and code groups available, and that has to be aligned with your catalog profile. Activity codes. So what are the use of all these individual codes here? First is a damage codes. Okay, it is describing type of damages observed, like leakage, corrosion, and similarly for the cause code. Okay, it is identifying to root cause of the malfunction, like operator error or material fatigue. Similar to that, the task codes, it is specifying the actions required. That is the what action we need to take to repair it. So first we need to repair, and then or we need to replace it. Similarly, activity codes also, which is or document work performed, inspection or lubrication. So here, what are the benefits of it? That is helping us to structurize the data entry. It is a consistent analysis and performance metrics. This is the use of all these code and code group. So this is the transaction QS41, which we are using to create a code and code group. And we can define the priority in the notification. Based on that, we can do the automation. Selecting the priority, and then your start date and end date of your notification will be adjusted accordingly. So this is what the basic understanding of notification I've explained here. In next session, I'll take you through the system and I'll explain from system perspective. Okay, but I just want to show you here from the standard system what we are having. One second. Let me see system. Okay, so I'll take you through. Yeah, so I'll take you through the system. So here we will go IW21. So IW21, you can see all the standard notification types. So M1, M2, and M3, M2 and M3 and M4, because this is a practice system. So many people are playing with this system. So they have changed. Someone has changed this. Otherwise, M2, M1, M2, and M3 you will get. So here, let's say when I'm selecting M2, okay. So press enter. Here, this is the description of the notification, and then you can see this is OSNO, the status which I have just now explained. That is a notification outstanding. So once you click here on I, you will see the detail of this notification status here, outstanding notification. This is a system status. And then once we are assigning the status profile to notification type, automatically status profile will be available here. And then I was saying that catalog and code group. So to see the code and code group, you come here, go to settings, okay, and catalog profile and display. So here you can see what is the code and code group we are using for this notification type. So this is the catalog profile. This is the coding for coding. This is for object part. So code and code group. So this is a code group you can see, and this is the catalog. Okay, so coding. This is for object part. This is for damage. This is for causes. This is for task. This is for activities. So here catalog. When I'm saying catalog, this is a two how to do all these configuration. Till then, just navigate to different options, different fields and screens given in this notification, and just be ready with your questions, and we will have interactive session in next session. Thank you.